Did Darling-kun really just stitch on Zombina's left breast? Did he really just do that? Did she try and tease him by just popping off her left opi and has the man stitch it back on while fondling it to the point where he has a nosebleed? That's GOAT fanservice right there. That is GOAT fanservice. That's how you do fanservice right there. When it makes perfect sense within the setup of the character. Zombina being a fucking zombie girl, she just lost her hand a scene prior, okay? Playing off of that characteristic to have this hilarious yet ridiculously awkward and strange scene. MonMusu for the win. MonMusu for the motherfucking win. Monster Musume, episode 11. Fucking the Mon girls, dude. Just the first half of the episode is GOAT. Like, I'm gonna get to the LALA stuff. Don't worry, cause I fucks with LALA. Of course, we gotta reassess the best girl situation right now. Of course, we always gotta reassess the best girl situation. But the Mon girls are all I really care about right now. Like, even Tio, who was my least favorite, is now in that third slot amongst the Mon girls. You have to keep it. You have to realize that I keep it separate right now. I'll probably give a full breakdown of the entire best girl chart when come the finale. But for right now, every episode we keep the Mon girls separate from Darling-Kun'S Harem. Alright? Right now, Zombina just towers at the top because that scene was fucking amazing. Her personality, the way she's trying to play with the man, is fucking amazing. And yet, once again, darling, just putting the charm on everyone. Just straight up, you can't avoid Darling-Kun'S game, dude. Karashi, because they got the boyfriend moniker on the man now. I still, it's funny that I actually came to learn the man's name in my quest to realize that I would never remember it because of all these fucking nicknames and just me latching on to calling him Darling-Kun early on with Miia. But I do know the man's name. It's fucking Kimihito or some shit like that. But I digress. That's not important. Manako, definitely number 2 out of the Mon girls. I will say that right now. That scene was beautiful. Just seeing it, especially coming after when, you know, I believe the girl's name is what was it Lilith? What the fuck was the little lolly devil girl's name from last episode? I don't remember. But seeing that trauma that she has about her eye and just how people would always shun her and avert their gaze, and seeing just Darling look into her eyes, man, it was like, or into her eye, excuse me. It was beast. It was beast. The fan service was on point. The comedy was amazing. The fucking Tio shot, the Tio giantess ass in your face, dude. I gotta, like I say every episode, the amount of bullshit that the homie Darling-Kun goes through is enough to not make me want to live his lifestyle. It's weird enough that they're monster girls to be honest. Let's be honest. Real life monster girls would be weird as fuck. I wouldn't be down. But sometimes I am a little jealous of the man. And at this point, the man's stacking up the harm. If the Dullahan is going to join the crew, if this girl LALA is going to join the crew, the man's stacking his harm heavy. He deserves to potentially get that 10th seat of the 10 Grand Kings of Harem. It's a hard, you know, it's a hard reign to get into. It's real difficult to make it in 10 Grand Kings of Harem. Out of any other 10 Grand King or Queen category, the harem kings are the hardest to encroach upon. But I think Darling-Kun can do it. We'll have to see it. You know, after this, I'm going to get it on the manga. Once we get that finale, I'm going to get it on the manga. And we'll get everything we deserve when we get over there. We're going to get everything we deserve when we get over there. But I digress. Let's get back to the episode. So, first half, dealing with the mangas, we finally find out the mystery of this D character that's been sending these letters. First letter was sent by Doppel. Of course, Waifu Smith was in on it all along, just playing the man, having him go out on mad dates so he can finally choose somebody. And of course, she inserted herself in there while it was going down. So we find out that the first D was Doppel. And right now, Doppel's sitting at the bottom of my list because after that Tio scene, you know, running around, trying to buy everything at the shops and whatnot, the scene with her and Darling-Kun and the changing slot and everything, I'm just like, yo, okay, Tio deserves that number 3 slot out of the Mongrels. But Doppel, I feel as though she's just really hasn't gotten as much screen time. Like, when she first appeared, I was like, she's probably going to be up there for me. But right now, she's lingering at the bottom right now of the Mongrels. I don't know how I feel about that. But I digress, and then we get introduced to LALA. And it's funny that we get this Dullahan. I knew she was coming because somebody spoiled me long ago about, you know, they were like, there's one more girl, this Dullahan. Then I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. But it was funny that when Tio picked up the fucking vending machine and was throwing it after Doppel when she was kind of lurking behind them, my mind went straight to Shizuo from fucking Durara. And then it's funny that right after that we get introduced to this Dillahan, and of course my mind goes to Celtia. I'm just like, yo. But LALA is beast, I'm not gonna lie. She hasn't even done that much. She's already above Mero for me. Just straight up. And it's weird, dude, because I remember when Mero was introduced, I thought she'd potentially be one of my favorites, but she's sitting at the bottom of the harem right now. She's sitting at the bottom of the harem. I don't know what to do for her. I can't help her. But LALA, instantly there. I can't just put her instantly above CEREA like that, because that's not fair after all the development and work that CEREA's put in for me personally. But instantly above Mero, dude. Her personality, the shift between that and when she's just begging him all, like, whimpering and whatnot, like, please get me back to my body and everything like that. Her voice actress is on point. It was going in. So I really like LALA. I hope she actually, you know, joins the harem. Granted, the man's house is real crowded right now. But from what I've heard, she's going to stick around. I believe next week is the last episode, unless it's a 13-episode series. Let me clarify that for me. If it is, I'll look myself anyway. But I believe next week is the last episode. Definitely going to the manga after this from the beginning so I can get everything that I deserve from the series. You feel me? You feel me? I gotta get everything that I deserve out of it. Right now, in this episode, after seeing Miia freak out and how she couldn't really deal with, you know, LALA at all, and just gore or anything in general, which I don't know how she's gonna deal with ZOMBINA, but I digress. After seeing that, just Amamiya Sora, dude, you guys don't understand what kind of crazy, ridiculous crush I have on this voice actress. So she's bringing her back for me. Sue's still in the lead. Sue's still in the lead, but I have to say that Mia's fighting back for it, and she could definitely get it back with the final episode if she goes all in. So we'll have to see what happens with these death lags on Darling-kun, which I'm sure he's going to be fine. He's survived countless fucking encounters at this point at the hands of these women. They're all because of their... Remember the fucking night that they were in heat? The man's a trooper. The man will be fine. I don't abide by this death lag. I know the dude's gonna be alright. I wonder how it's gonna factor in with you know, LALA and whatever she has to do and what her whole deal is with, you know, being the Grim Reaper in a sense and whatnot. So we'll see how it goes. But I enjoyed the fucking episode, dude. It was a beast episode. The ZOMBINA fan service for the fucking win. First scenes with the Mongols were just it was on point. It was fucking on point. And the latter half, just the introduction of LALA in itself, I really enjoy her character, and I know I'm really gonna like her. So right now, best girl structure and the rankings are pretty much the same. Come the final episode, I'm gonna, you know, integrate the Mon girls, the harem, everybody. All the girls will just be listed from my favorite to my least favorite, and you already know Smith's gonna be at the top. But anyway, let me know your thoughts, and I'm out. Peace.